The next thing we emphasized on dribbling, and I'm a big person, and we didn't do a lot of stationary ball handling. We think that's kind of a warm-up thing. But dribbling, we like to teach this basic thing. One is the 3 types of dribbles that will show you how they'll change their speed and direction. The first one is what we call a power dribble. Maisie's going to dribble the ball across the court. The ball's on her back hip. This is if the defense comes right up and smothers them and get in her face. She puts the hand up and she dribbles on her back hip, and it's a very slow dribble. Heads up. It's a power dribble. Notice how it's on her back hip. Put it in the middle of your leg, Mace. It's not in the middle of the leg so the defense can get it. It's on the back hip. Head up, head up, head up. And then she comes to a little quick stop, and she'll quick stop and pivot, and then we'll come back with our weak hand. And we have a philosophy in dribbling. We say 3 times with their weak hand for every 1 time they do something with their strong hand. At the start of the camp, we would always warm up with like 5 to 10 minutes of weak-handed dribbling. We think if a player gets ahead of the curve using their weak hand, it really shows a lot of confidence that they've been working on their game. It shows a coach that they've been involved in the game. All right, the next dribble is what we call the control dribble. So let's just go left-handed here, Maisie. She's going about half speed, her head's up. There's not really a reason. Quick stop, pivot, good. Get a little bit lower. All right, let's come on back now and go about half speed, right-handed. Control dribble, control. And then pivot, all right? Then the third one is what we call the speed dribble. Nobody's between you and the basket. You want to push it down. You want to get a layup. So this is the push dribble. We did a lot this week with working on push dribbles. So Maisie's going to push it, and we're going to see how many dribbles it takes her to get across. So during the camp, we kept asking the kids, how many is it taking you to get across? Next time we do it, try to get 1 less dribble across the lane. So now Maisie's going to push dribble, 1, 2, 3, 3 dribbles. Okay, let's try to get 2 now, Maisie. All right, try to push 2 and 3. 4, quick stop. Then we pivot. So that's a push dribble. Then we call that a speed or a push dribble. Then we show them how they can change their speeds by the type of dribble they use. So we're going to tell Maisie, let's come down here to the baseline so we have a little bit more room. And I'm going to call out the dribble. So when she's using a power dribble, we talk to the kids about the head being the heavy part of their body. They just pull their head back to slow themselves down. If they want to go faster, they drop their head, much like a running back looking for a hole. They drop their head and then they drop their helmet through the hole so they can go forward. All right, Maisie's going to do a power dribble, power. Then I'm going to say control. Then I'm going to say speed. So you come back, speed, power, speed, power. So the change of dribble makes them change their speed. Okay? Now, one of the things that we did that they can do in their backyard is just grab that tennis ball, mate, and we just dribble it out, and we had them dribble juggle. Okay? And before I say this, we didn't do a whole lot of ball handling, but we did like dribble juggle. And the other thing that we suggested to the kids is dribble in the dark. Get somewhere in the basement, turn off the lights, put a mask over your face, but do things that you can't look at the ball, okay? So here's dribble juggle. Okay, then get it, then they can change hands. Then as they get a little daring, she can throw it up a little higher. And one thing we really stressed to your children was, don't be afraid to make a mistake. Mistakes are part of learning. Go ahead and be daring. But for your young kids, maybe it's just hold the ball up and just barely do it. So dribble, you're a 3rd grader now, maybe you can just hold it. We want the eyes to be on the tennis ball. If she did drop it somehow, Okay, keep the eye up and pick it, say it rolled away. Dribble the ball to the ball and continue the dribble. Don't give up the dribble because you're going to get the tennis ball, okay? The other thing we'll do with this, we didn't do it at camp, but we'll have balloons. You can do this at home with balloons where they just kind of hit the ball in the air, but we want their eyes to be on the ball or the balloon. We want their fingers to tell them where the dribble is.